I'll do over the next 12 months, because it's 12 months, plus the quarterly shop audit, the quarterly strategy and implementation calls, the personalized research reports. So you know how I do my trend report? So I do my trend report in the standard, then I do a research report in the premium that's like bits of everything. So maybe some, yeah. And then in the VIP, I was going to do a personalized one just for her niche.
Okay.
She'd get priority support, obviously. And whenever I do like a course, she'll get the implementation calls as well.
Okay, cool. And how much are you having?
That's $297 for the year.
$297 for the year. That's a steal.
But it's my first one, so as soon as I've got a see how this goes.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so that's a lot of value for $297 for the year. That's awesome. How are the rest of your tiers going? Like, how's your traffic looking and conversion and that kind of stuff looking right now?
Okay, so if I go into my traffic, right, so at the moment I've got 329 members, because I've had to kick some because they turned out to be spammers, and some have just left naturally, and I think that might be because I was DMing or I was emailing and they were getting a bit fed up of that, but I don't think I did anything.
No.
So whatever. My engagement's gone down to 51%, which I'm not too happy about. My retention's at 33%, and that's basically because I've got the 7-day trial on.
Right.
So they just come for the 7-day trial and then they churn again.
Right. Which is to be expected.
Yeah. And then my conversion rate has gone up to 2.5%.
That's not bad for a paid group.
Yeah, I agree. My visitors are sort of plateaued at 715
per month.
Yeah.
Okay. When you look at the graph, do you see a difference? Like, is there anywhere where it's dropped off or it's gone up?
It is going down, obviously. In June, the 20th of June, it went quite up. I had 46 members, but
46 visits.
46 visits, yeah. And then on the 22nd, it went down to 13. Yesterday, it was 14.
And do you know when you did a bunch of your changing for your graphics and stuff? Because I know a bunch of it was kind of around that time or a bit before.
I've got a feeling, I'm sure I wrote this down somewhere, because I thought, oh, I need to track this. And it definitely went up on the 12th. I apologize now if all hell breaks loose, because I've got takeout coming.
No worries. It's a takeout kind of day, hey?
Oh my gosh. No, it doesn't tell me the date.
But before that, like, peak on the 22nd, was it pretty consistent and lower before that?
So according to the graph, it was low, 11 visits on the 6th, then it was 15 on the 7th, 6 visitors on the 8th, and then it went right up on the 12th to 57.
Wow. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was around about that time that I changed it, but I can't find the date.
Yeah, it's around that time that growth boost kicked in. Okay. Are you have your socials going for getting traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else? So you've got Instagram and YouTube. What else have you got? You've got Pinterest. With your Instagram, is most of it single images, or are you doing a lot of carousels?
No, all of it is single.
I'm wondering if some of it would do better if you had a good hook on one image and then split all the information on those graphics into a carousel. Because
Okay.
then people have to engage with the post to see all the information.
Yeah. The
Which
other thing
is
that
more
I
attractive.
find sometimes works as well is is it the reels?
Mm-hmm.
No, my story. I mean, I can do
Your story.
carousels. Yeah.
Yeah, carousels in your story.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that doing well too.
Mhm.
But just a lot of the graphics, there's a lot of like it's very dense with the information. Where if you
Mhm.
give it in bite-sized pieces and split it up into
Yeah,
pages on the carousel, it may be more easily consumable.
I'm
For
with you.
people.
Mhm.
And then it's just a matter of finding some really good hooks to put on that first page so people want to scroll through the rest of them. Do you have some good hooks that you found have performed well on your stories?
I've not done stories for a while,
Okay.
but I can have a look, like I said,
Yeah. Okay.
I can work that out.
I mean, we'll be diving into this when we get to the traffic stuff.
Mhm.
But if you, I am not ashamed to say that I'll go and look at the people who are in the the competition on the platform and see who's doing well and what they're doing on their socials and see what you can sneak to make your own, right?
Yeah. So
So
I do
it doesn't
follow,
mean copy them, it just means see what's working,
but
right?
I follow Jessa Bellum.
Mm-hmm.
And she does a lot of carousels, but they always have those like freebies at the end. So like
Mm-hmm.
maybe like an AI prompt or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sticking a lead magnet in there, that's a really good idea. I like that a lot.
I can't
Uh,
do them all the time, but I can do
mhm.
sometimes.
Well, but here's the thing is that once you have like 5 to 10 of them, you just cycle through them,
Yeah,
right? And so when you feel like you need a new one because your audience has kind of been exhausted with the lead magnets you have,
yeah,
then you start adding more. But once you have 5, maybe 10, then you can just cycle through those because not everyone's going to see every post, right?
yeah.
So
So on my visits, the one that comes up the highest is obviously Skool, but then after that is direct traffic. So what is that? Because I don't get it.
that would be people that you've shared the
The
link
link.
with directly. Yeah.
Okay, so then now that I've gone to Pro,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I need to kind of think about my affiliates as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't know whether I'm doing right by getting. I understand what everybody says about affiliates. I get that, but then part of the reason why I went pro is because, like Tiffany said, it's 2.9% rather than 10%. But then if I get affiliates in, then I'm going to be paying them 10% or 40%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. So you'll still have that 2.9 and then the 40 or whatever you decide it's going to be. I unless you really want a feature like affiliates or you need an admin or something like that, I tend to suggest that the savings isn't worth it until you hit $1,000.
Yes, exactly. That's what
And
I'm
then
thinking.
if you hit $1,000, then it's worth switching to pro for the
Yeah,
savings. But before that, just for the savings, it's not worth it unless you really need the pro features. So that's just my opinion on it.
yeah,
So yeah. So, but you've already switched to pro?
yeah.
What is your standard tier at?
37.
It's at 37,
No,
but you
no. Standard is 9. So I don't know whether the 7-day free trial is working at the moment. Because people come in, and as much as I'm getting more people coming in, it's then retaining them. So I try and message them, obviously, and then put posts on the site. But because I've got an unlock at level 3, and then I have to try and get them to put loads of gifts in and get people to like and share so that they can get the benefits.
Right.
But then on top of that, some of them are putting down free VIP, and although there is some stuff in the VIP classroom, there's loads of stuff in the VIP classroom, I'm not really doing anything VIP for them. Does that make sense?
Right.
So I wanted to try and turn off the 7-day free trial for the VIP and the premium and just get them in at the standard, but you can't do that.
Oh, interesting.
So literally when
they are going to be changing things so that certain classrooms you won't be able to unlock unless they purchase. So they won't have access. So that is coming. When they on Skool News this week, they talked about how they've got the drip unlock, but they want to have the on purchase unlock. So if someone comes in on the 7-day trial, they don't get it until they purchase.
Yeah.
The other option would be to unlock it on a drip, right? Where you push it back to day 8, it unlocks. And so they can't access it until then anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then if you do have someone who purchases on VIP, you can unlock them individually. So you can unlock it for that person manually.
Yeah.
And that may help solve that problem for you.
Okay. So drip it by days.
Yeah.
Or manually.
Yeah. You don't have anyone on your premium right now, which is 39, right?
No.
Okay. Your sales strategy right now within the community to get people to upgrade or that kind of thing. So you said that you message them, you try to get them to engage. They have a level 3 unlock that if they unlock it in that first week, they have access to that. Is there anything else that you're doing in kind of trying to get them to
stay? So at the moment they have access to, so I've left one classroom open that they can access.
Okay.
They'll still get the Tuesday trends and things like that and all the posts.
Okay.
And that's it really.
So do you have Scoot or Skooly or any of the extensions layered in to your tech?
I've got the extension one, the Skool extension.
I think you have it on the free, not the paid. Is that correct? Okay. Yeah. I don't know if on the free one, it's been a while since I've looked at Skool extensions. I can't remember if on the free one they do drip messages. I don't think they do.
Let's have a look. See. I'm annoyed with myself because just before I went pro, I dropped Skooly.
Oh, yeah, I would opt for Skooly over pro for most people.
It literally like threw me out.
You should have messaged me and been like, is this the way I should do it? And I would have been like, no. Keep Skooly. Do pro later.
So it's premium for Skool extension. I'm definitely in the free, and it says that I get the bold button, the voice and video messages, the group chat, the bookmarks, and the global calendar. Or I can go up to premium for £47.
Yeah.
And then I am going to have to go and get an apple juice again. What's Skooly?
So Schooly, it's whatever tier they have the automated messaging, particularly the drip messages.
Right, so for Skooly, it says scheduled post automated DMs and chat rooms is the VIP at £59 a month.
Okay.
Is that the one that I'd need?
For what I'm thinking, yes. So the other option is to do it manually.
Okay.
So what I would suggest doing is having drip on, so that classroom that you have available to them.
Yeah.
Instead of having it all open, it's a drip on lock. So they have to come back every day to be able to see the new thing. And I would be messaging them every day to tell them what they got.
Right, okay.
For that first week.
So drip on lock for that first classroom.
Yeah. And then you're like, welcome. I'm so excited you're here. You're going to get this, this, and this week. I'm going to let you know when it's open for you. And then every day you just like let them know what they got that day.
Yes. And then I can still be building them up with, so in level form as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't believe that, you know, I can't believe I took Scully out, but it wouldn't have made any difference because I was only on the premium for 15 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have still have had to pay 59 for the VIP anyway.
Yeah. 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 I've been using Scoot for that, but Scoot's even more like, it's great if you have a team that you want to coordinate. It's cheaper than Schooly is to get Schooly for everybody, but it is more expensive for the individual business. So
yeah,
if you're a solo operator. So
you didn't have it for ages because I was on my iPad as well.
Yeah.
Half of any of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have a think about that.
Okay. Sounds good. Because if you can automate those DMs, that makes it so much easier for you operationally. Otherwise, it's just when you do your community check-in, you just go, okay, who do I need to message and that kind of stuff, right? Like if you have, I don't know, if you have an Excel sheet or something like that to like help you track who's on what day and that kind of stuff, that might be easier.
Heather has showed me how to do some automation through Claude, but even that, you have to sit there and wait for it, and then you have to say yes, I want you to post it. So it's not really automatic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where I don't know how it works in Schooly because I use Scoot, but with Scoot it's like I just set up the auto DM drip, and it's like on day 1 they get this one, on day 3 they get that one, on day 5 they get this one, right? So and it just is the same for everybody. Whereas Claude, you still have to do the prompting.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have a look at it anyway. That's something that I can work on.
And I mean, it could be the prompt, like you may be able to set it up. I don't know. I haven't done much Claude automation yet, but you may be able to look at it and have it set up. So it's like, okay, go through this sequence, check for anyone who's been in here, however many days, make sure they get this message type thing. Right. So how many signups are you usually getting a day? Converting at 33%?
No.
It's 33% retention.
Yeah. It was 2.5, wasn't it?
0.5. Okay.
What, 2 today?
Have joined?
Yeah.
Okay. At that level, it's not that bad to have to do manually. It's just a matter of whether you feel like you have the capacity.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like you say, it's the fact that I've got to get that 7-day trial in, haven't I? And I've got to make sure that they're moving up faster. So I need to have that constant with them.
Yep.
To make them stay.
Yep.
And then when I've had a day like I have today, it's like, oh my God.
I have to message people now. But I mean, if it's a copy and paste, and you just go through the Excel sheet and see who's on what day.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
systemizes it a little bit and you don't have to think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that may work nicely is looking at setting up a reward or a gift of some kind that you're like, oh, by the way, since you like, or like you let them know at the beginning, if you show up every day, you're going to get, and make sure that they're aware, not just like it's in the classroom, but it's like, tell them that they're going to get the reward.
Like a free trial, like almost like a lead magnet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly like a lead magnet.
That's a much better idea than what I was thinking, because I was thinking that like I could do with doing, you know, like Evelina Rice does the traffic challenge, and then you do the first 7 days and then you have to pay for the rest.
What?
Obviously that would be a massive project. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could do that in terms of like Etsy traffic.
Yeah.
But I think lead magnet would be a much easier. Yeah.
Okay. If you can get them an actual result in that first week and not just an info dump, that they can visually see like that something has happened in their shop, that will also make it stickier for them.
Yeah. Okay.
And reminding them, you know, people can get results, but they have to apply, right?
Yeah.
You can't just learn the stuff. You have to do the stuff. So
yeah. So action over info. But I don't seem to get a lot of people coming into the welcome calls. So I do always offer a welcome call straight away. That's my first on that automated thing. But they don't take me up on that at all.
Right.
Rarely. There was one lady that did. So you know how it comes up in your 7-day trial that these the payment has been declined, for example.
Right.
So one lady had put in that she wanted the welcome call, and I just politely said, oh, I'm really sorry, but your payment's not gone through. Could you make sure it goes through before we have the welcome call? And she was fine with that. That worked really well. But I just don't seem to get people to even book the welcome call in the first place.
Right. How much video are you using in your
my community
classroom and in the community? Yeah.
In the classroom, it's pretty much all video because I prefer video myself. But in the classroom, in the community, it's all just writing and text.
Writing. Okay. It may be worth getting some video in there. And then I also think that like telling them what they're getting that day and linking directly to the thing in the classroom will actually get people looking at the content, as long as they're actually showing up on Skool.
Yeah. So it could just be like I've been following Kim Job on her course. She's doing, I think it's 30 days of voice or something like that. But it's literally like a 10-minute video on something. So I was thinking of the summer, over the summer, obviously I've got loads of time. But if I did like the sort of talking about the summer slump and then planning for Q3 and Q4, then I could just do some little like posts about that, can't I, as a video, maybe 3 times a week or something.
Yep. Yeah. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've had loads of ideas, to be honest with you. So I was thinking about doing like a big summer workshop, 30 days, like I said, and then making that paid as well. But obviously, if I just do like a kind of snippet in the community, then that will work for the free trial. But then Tiffany, and rightly so, said that Valerie Smith, who's in BYOB, is doing something similar.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to join Valerie anyway and do like a little workshop on SEO.
Nice.
Yeah. And then Valerie's going to come to me and do some design stuff on wall art. So what I'm trying to think is I don't want to copy Valerie. I want to make it my own, don't I? Do you get me?
I do.
Yeah. So it's really hard, right? Because I've got so many ideas in terms of like Etsy, and now that I've started doing the trend reports and everything, I'm thinking, do I niche it down and just do right? This is my method, as in research before design is my method, and we're just going to focus on that.
I think that may be a really good starting place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
if you're like looking at everything,
exactly,
that
too much,
it's
isn't
overwhelming.
there?
Your messaging gets muddy. So I think the research before design is a great place to start.
So then I've got all my trend reports and my research reports that all fits in that niche.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I was thinking that at the moment, my idea for the VIP, and I know that somebody's going to buy it, so I'll have to go with it for them. Do you get me? Right. But my idea was to just get them a shop and build them up and give them the research before design, and then give them the traffic and talk about Pinterest and all of that stuff, like literally all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Whereas now I'm thinking, okay, then, so maybe I could do, first of all, sorry, this is just the way my brain works. First of all, there was Katia and her mini projects, and I've not joined that, but I was thinking, I did the SEO for £18, which is part of the research before design, to kind of like pull them in. So if I did 6 of them over the summer at £18, and each time I say, oh, by the way, it's in premium.
Yeah.
And then pull them in that way. But then the VIP would become, right, every quarter we're going to go through the research. I'm going to give you a research report, and you can go away and make it, and I'll help you to implement it. So that's like, do you get me? So every quarter I'm literally doing the research for them, with them, showing them how to do it, showing them the design.
Yeah.
So it really focuses it all in.
Yeah, I like it a lot. How much have you done like your 5 questions with Etsy shop owners? Like, have you been able to talk to people not just in your community, but other people outside?
I've not talked to anybody outside.
Okay. But your community members, when you ask them, what are they saying is their like biggest problems and things that they want to address?
Let me just have a look, because I put it in my questions for GHL. So when they sign up, I'll literally do the first 3 questions straight away. So quite often their challenge is, right, we've got traffic, SEO, sales. Yeah, sales. Knowing where to start. I couldn't.
Yeah. So the research before design fits that one really, really well.
Yeah. And I think it works for the traffic as well, because if you're looking for the SEO and then you make a product that's for the SEO, then you're going to get more traffic.
Yeah.
So you've got traffic, SEO, unable to make sales, because that'll hit the sales anyway. Yeah. Product description. So there's your SEO.
Yeah. I wonder about setting things up where you pull something out of your, just a piece out of your $18 workshops.
Yeah.
As your free lead magnet. And then that leads them into a low ticket paid lead magnet of the workshop on your socials.
Right. So pull something out of $18. Yeah. And that does what?
So that's your low ticket, or that's your free lead magnet, right? So just something small, something simplified from your
Mhm.
workshop.
Yeah.
And then that leads into the low ticket lead magnet of the workshop, the $18 workshop, right?
Mhm.
Where if they say yes, that they want that, you can have the funnel work so that it's like they say yes, they want that. And so you can go, wait, before you pay for that, you can join the community at $39 a month and you have access to all the workshops.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that your funnel kind of walks them through. If it's pulled right out of the workshop, then you know if they go for that, the workshop is what people want, right?
Yeah. So if I was doing, you've done Etsy before anyway, you know quite a lot about Etsy.
I've done Etsy. I haven't been successful on Etsy, but I've had an Etsy shop before. Yeah.
Right. So in the last workshop, we went through the SEO and we sorted everything into buckets.
Mhm.
And then we looked at which ones go into the title, the description, and the tags. So if I literally just showed them how to sort your list, your keywords into buckets,
Mhm.
then that could be a resource then on its own, couldn't it?
It could be. Yep. And then it's just how do you frame that so that they're like, oh, yes, I need it.
Yeah.
Right. What's the phrase that makes them go, oh, I need that? So that they're willing to give you their email for it. Right.
Yeah.
And if you do that for all of your workshops, whatever topic you're doing, then you always have a lead magnet. And then you can always sell that workshop as a standalone product using GHL.
Yeah.
Or they can sign up and get it in the community as a replay, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got loads to work on, but yeah.
Honestly, I think that that's the piece I would focus on, is seeing if I could build the lead magnets, at least 2 or 3 of them that would work well on social media so that you can cycle through them, and then getting those out on the socials. Like that would be my main focus at this point, other than taking care of your VIP. So, yeah.
Okay, so the mini workshops and then cycling off the lead magnets.
Yeah, through your
together.
social media.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have the lead magnet in every post, but it should be in at least a third, if not half of your posts having a lead magnet in there.
Right, okay.
And do you have like ManyChat or Facebook business set up or anything like that?
Facebook business, I can't do because I was hacked.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
So Facebook, basically the ads account was hacked. It was
Oh, that's
so
awful.
So they've restricted me completely and I can't get it back. I've rang them about 3 times, been on the phone to them for about 3 hours, and they do nothing.
Wow. So is it worth starting a new page and stuff to be able to get?
I tried that.
You tried that?
Everything. I've tried getting setting up a new page, but it just links back to my page.
Because it's your personal account.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I kind of feel like I need some kind of Facebook expert to kind of go back, just do this, do this, do this. And then it would probably be sorted, because I've got a feeling I can actually have another ads account on Meta.
Mm-hmm.
But it's figuring out how to not link it to my personal page.
You can't.
Exactly.
And so it may almost be worth setting up a new Facebook personal page.
Yes.
And I'm business through.
I think I started doing that, but then I've lost all the details. So I'll have to have a look online and see. because I have got 2 email addresses, so I could probably use one of them.
Yeah. Because Facebook has automations for comments like ManyChat. It's not as sophisticated as ManyChat. It's much more simplified. But if all you need is a comment, whatever, and I'll send you the DM.
Yeah.
It's good enough for that. It's not sophisticated enough to take people through like a sequence like ManyChat can, but it can do just a basic comment respond.
Yeah. So literally everything is messed up because obviously Instagram works through that as well now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's another project for the summer, sorting out my Facebook.
I mean, you could probably just use ManyChat if you want to. The other thing I'm wondering is if, because that page, I don't know. I hate Meta.
Exactly.
We're all so reliant on it, but like
when I first came to school, and obviously I came through Evelyn Rice because I knew Jessa and Evelyn taught Jessa, and she kept going on about ads, and I'm like, I literally was on Schooler a million times saying, can anybody help me? Can anybody help me? But no.
That's really frustrating. I'm sorry. I know Facebook well enough. I know Meta well enough to be like able to get things done, but like problem solving like that is beyond.
Yeah. And I think they charge like thousands
to get it fixed. Okay, so we went through a ton of stuff. What do you feel like you're going to focus on now?
First, it is getting those lead magnets made.
Okay.
And getting them onto socials. An easy win would be the carousels and the stories.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I can focus. Oh no, wait a minute. So if I could do my DMs, sort out my sequence on my Excel, and decide if I can afford to do Skooly at some point.
Yeah.
And then do my socials. As in carousels and stories.
That makes sense. Yeah. I'm just curious why you upgraded your school.
Basically, I was doing the mini workshop at £18, and I did that on Friday last week. And I spoke to Tiffany on the Thursday, and that lady that was going to pay the £300, like I've showed you today, she'd already messaged me on the Thursday to say, oh, what do I get in the VIP? So me and Tiffany were talking about that. So I think she was thinking, oh, well, if you get £300, you don't want 10% taken off you.
Yeah, I get that. But you also have to count the 99 in that. Yeah. And so that's why I'm always like, it's not really worth it till you hit 1,000. Once you hit 1,000, then it's worth switching. But yeah.
Yeah. And I might even turn it off at the end of the month, obviously.
Yeah. You can turn it off now and you get the rest of the month on Pro.
However, if I do that, I don't get Skooly. Because Skooly only works on Pro.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it does, because there's some things that don't work on the hobby plan. Like, for example, is it the Nighthawk you have to have in your community?
Yeah.
He can only see up to 30 members.
Interesting. If you're on hobby.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Which is why I dropped it in the first place, because I thought,
well, I can't even use all the features.
Yeah.
Because it's not like that on standard. Like I can use standard fine. Yeah. But it's the premium and the VIP stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So I think there's Hawkeye, and he's in my community, the Hawkeye, because it's just a bot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think he reads all the info and then puts it into Skool on the website. but like I said, it can only do 30 members instead of all of them.
The other one worth checking out is Panda.
I looked at Panda, and Panda is well expensive. I just looked at it today to see what it was like. Wait a second.
Okay, he must have upped his prices then, because it was in the same ballpark before.
Well, the standard is £36 a month. That's just for the standard, and I don't know what I get in that. I'd have to do the free trial first. I could do the free.
He has one tier.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, that might be right then. Might be an option. I could do the free trial. I've got a 7-day free trial, so I could look at that and see if it's worth it.
Yeah, because he has the automated DMs and sequences as well.
In the standard?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I can look at that, and I can message him and see if I can still use it in hobby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just nice to be able to know that the things that need to happen to make sure people don't fall through the cracks are happening. It's like that security and peace of mind. You don't have to deal with the anxiety of, oh, I have to do my messages again today, right? Like, you don't have to deal with that stuff.
It's literally like my phone pinged at dinner time in the staff room, and I'm like, and then I've got no internet.
Yep. But I mean, if it's just set up, and it's not even like, for a lot of people, they're like, well, I want to be able to have the personal touch. And it's like, but if you don't reach out, there's no opportunity for that. And the automations make it so that the opportunity is there. So.
Exactly. And in Panda, it literally says automate personal DMs. So I don't know whether that means that I can personalize them or not. But I can always, at least if I have like a welcome post that's automatic, then you can follow that up at another time, can't you? Anyway, yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So order of priorities, you said you wanted to work on your DM sequence.
Yep. And then carousels and stories.
Carousels and stories.
And then lead magnets.
I got a feeling when we are working on socials for you, it's going to be, let's find you good hooks.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. We've not even talked about YouTube, have we? But yeah.
Yeah, you have your YouTube too. Yeah. I also have a feeling with YouTube, I don't want to add more to your plate, but I think if you can do audits and edit those for YouTube or your socials, those will not be the most viral, but they may convert the best.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's
so
just I know that with YouTube I should be more regular and consistent, and I just don't have the time. So I'll get on that anyway.
Yeah.
Right. I get that. Right. I will see you in a bit when I've had my tea.
Sounds good. Enjoy.
All right. Bye.